Hello and welcome back. Right, now this is me fixing this. Now I was going to show how to do this with XML files, and then I've got to be honest, it got complicated very fast, which is why it's not for the faint of heart. Now I'm not saying, obviously there are always people who are intermediate users and there are people who are very basic users, and I would class myself as that in some ways. I don't really want to stuff up the game by to do the update, what I showed the other day on ROMBOZ Rd. Now that is really simple, and there's very little that you can do to stuff this up. When you're starting to muck around with placeables, the syntax of a programming language is complex. If you make one mistake and I tell it that the animals are in there and I forget one variable, or I forget to close with the close brackets, it's going to do something drastic, including crashing the game, and I don't want to be responsible for upsetting any views of the channel. So what I'm going to do this, we've done this, I'm obviously going to pay myself the money back, but I thought let's do this at halfway house. Obviously, instead of doing the XML files, let's just do this. Yeah, we'll do this. It's still a game mechanics problem, so I'm going to pull every trick in the book that I wouldn't normally pull, which includes, doing store deliveries. We are literally going to drag anything we need and we are going to reset it so that it is with us now. Something I wouldn't normally do. Now we've obviously already said about the money that I've got that recorded. It's 400 and something. Where is it written down? Well, if not, I've got it written down in YouTube on my videos, so I should put the money back exactly as was. As I said, all kinds of levelling and all the rest is all going to be done. Right, so we need to shift the animals. That's going to be fun. So we are going to lease. Again, this is a games mechanic issue, so I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. I am. I wanted to do this because this is the last game that I need to fix properly. Yeah, you can only use this one, so we need to lease. Yes. Right, let's grab that. And let's stick that in, and let's shift our animals from the old to the new. And obviously we're going to lose all of the food, but again, this is what I'm saying, I'm not worried about that. The money's all going to go back. Oh wow, that's not got a bad window. Right, smashing. Let's go grab those, and we're going to stick them in the new one, and then we're going to fill up the food from, obviously we've got to lose all the food in there. There's nothing I can do about grabbing food out. Now then, that is the point. Can I? Yes, I can. If I'm careful about this. I'm still going to get the... Yeah, and I'm not, for once, I'm not doing this properly as if it was such a... So, let's get brown Swiss, select. This is the one actually with only 3. That's right. Move to trailer, yes. Now will it let you select to the maximum? 29. Right, smashing. Let's shift these to the new one. And then we'll literally go grab the others. Let's go around. The things you have to do, but it is far simpler sometimes to do it this way. To go into, you can do it, you can copy and paste, but you also then need to have an XML editor. It's alright viewing XML, whoa, on a browser. Wow, I didn't realise it was quite so severe. I think we're going to have to do some editing on this to make a way up. Wow. Seriously? Right, okay then. Wow. that is absolutely... Well, you know, when I actually all invited you all here to see what was happening, I didn't really think... Do you know what? I'm going to start recording when I can find a comfortable way to get up there. Right, that's done. I did not realise the elevation on this. Gordon Bennett, I could hardly get up the hill. I mean, literally, I had to go back down and then come back up. Well, you can see where my wheel marks are. It's awful. It really is. Obviously, that's because you've got a 20, 30 odd cows in. The weight of that is phenomenal. But boy, oh boy, it floored it. Right, so now we need to sell the one that's buried. Smashing. Okay, right, so now we need to... Wow, I can't believe how awful that was. That is absolutely astronomical. The one good thing is that piece of wood that was a problem was obviously just an artifact. Yeah, literally. So this is the levelling bit. But it's not done a bad job, actually. Yeah, there's a bit of smoothing to be done in places. But I'm quite happy this was always about the animals, and at least the flag thing that's sticking out of the ground is no longer sticking in the out of the ground. Well, it is. It's very far below us. I will obviously grass this as well, like the old one, just as we did before. As I said, that was all part of the original costs. I'm also going to fill up this off camera, because you've already seen me do this in the proper episode, so I'm literally going to put this back, and then I'm going to put the money back as it was before this. We're not far off, but yeah, just all of the cost of the food and all the rest of it, we're just literally going to do that. So I shall see you shortly when this is all sorted. Just thought I'd show you the yams pulling 70 tons of TMR up the hill, and this is the shallow bit. So yeah, this is just how difficult it is. I think we may well invest in our feed point for H2 Studios to drop our feed at the top of the hill, bring it in specially using the other road across the top. I think so. And we'll also put a water fill point up here and get rid of the old well, because this would take an awful long time. So I just wanted to show you this on top of just to show you how difficult it is. Right, I'm going to see you shortly. Right, I've had to rethink this completely. It's taken me an absolute age, but yes, we've had to build. I'm going to have to, yeah, there's still a bit of softening to do. I did it with a slope to the new one that is literally slope. Right, that is awful. Right, that is still terrible. Let's just soften that as we're going. But yeah, I'm reasonably happy, apart from the softening is not nice. Yeah, but put a lot of grass back. Right, let's have a look. It's not terrible. Needs to be smaller. Moving half of the mountain. The elevation was to such an extent there's actually, you couldn't actually get the food into the thing, and I wasn't going to move it again. So we've got a bit of a concrete path leading all the way here, so we can actually get this in. Otherwise you just can't get it in. You can't get the angle right unless you went around the back, and that's supposed to be left shut so the animals can walk across. Also, then we've got down this side as well. Both sides we can go up with a shallow road leading up. Also put this bit of an embankment with some proper, and I've done the same on the other side. Wow, just not like running up there. Yeah, I've done a little bits of sculpting on this side as well to try to make it look a bit more like what it's supposed to be. A bit of an encrop. Not making the right word. An embankment, that's it, that's the word I'm looking for, an embankment. I put a couple of rocks, and not many, but yeah, just a couple of rocks to add a little bit of, yeah, and quite a few bushes to make it look more like what it is. Obviously we are going to be converting a lot of this into a field, but this is seriously going to take a lot of our space now over here because of the fact that we've obviously had to shift the other one over here. But you know, I'm not really bothered. I've moved the old well, and obviously I've lost that money because this is not my money. This is just the sculpting money. I'm going to put back the 400 and something thousand that was in last session. Not 100% 100% sure it's better. It is better. Right, let's stick this back in. Yeah. I just couldn't, no matter what I did. This is... I think we're going to need quite a powerful tractor. It's a 200 horsepower one, really, up here. Imagine this is. It's a 240 horsepower tractor. I don't really want... Yeah, I suppose if we get a chance... I should have reversed it. At least it actually gets in though now. Right, I'm going to put it all back in there off camera, but I just wanted to show you what was happening. Yeah, so I'm going to see you shortly. One further thing, I have got rid of, off all of my Let's Plays, the Mack Trucker. Yeah, because they were causing too many issues, and they do crop up in the sales a lot, so they've all gone, which is going to cost us. I've got to do that as well, haven't I? Yeah, it's yeah. So, I'm going to swap them out for a comparable value. That's right now. We are going to swap them for. That's a point. I don't want it to be absolutely massive. There are a couple of. But it has got a no. It's only really for water and milk. It's not. So probably better to go for animals or animal. Yeah, no, it is animals. I'm sure there's a couple of. Yeah. No, not going to do that. There is these ones here. I'll go for the swivel axle because it's 28 tons rather than 24. So let's go for that. And big 33,000. That big Mack Trucker one wasn't much smaller, but you know, smashing. So we'll do the water, and that is the point we did have. No, we've still got the little one, haven't we? Where is that one got? Please don't tell me the one I has also done that one. It was on this side. Ah, oh, tell me I've done that set as well. Okay. Problems. You think you've got an easy job on your hands, and it ends up being an absolute nightmare. It truly does. Yeah, it's never as easy as you think. Oh dear. It was me thinking, I'm just gonna go on and I'm just gonna, show everybody how to do XMLs. That didn't work out so good because I thought, no, this is, there's different levels of competency, and I wouldn't fancy going into some of those syntaxes that they've got. Now there's another nasty patch just up here right near this. We need to use the level. I'd say from about there. Yeah. Smash it, and then we'll just do a bit of softening to make that. And then we need to put some grass. Well, we've got this extra money. Yeah, I'm going to obviously get rid of this. So just while we do this type of work, and then we're going to go straight back down to what we should have. Right. I think. Missed a bit down here. Okay. There. I think I'm reasonably happy with that. I might do some tweaks again. Just want to make sure that the run's okay. So this is up here, and we've got the water point there. We're going to use the same one for water and milk. No, we did have two. I must have got rid of more than that one thing, so we're going to buy one. That's the milk one. Let's buy a... We're going to buy... Yeah, let's just go for another one, but not that particular one. I would like to. That is... No, it's not that one. Yeah, there is a really big one. No, I don't want that. Not for this. 15,003. That's new. to me anyway. 15,003. Let's see if there's anything more like a 30 tonner. Maybe another one that we've just got. That's a little 3,000 litre one. What are they? 8. Do you know, that's quite respectable. It is. Yep. Pie. I don't know what pack that came with, but that is phenomenal. Right, I'm going to sort the rest out. I'm going to grab the water. There's obviously no milk. We're going to grab some straw, do this, but I am not going to do it now. I just wanted to show you. I'm going to build up an episode over a couple of days because I shouldn't really be on ROMBOZ, but I didn't like where I left it. I didn't like the fact that the cows were buried in the hill. I really didn't. I wanted to make this into something else. Next episode is going to be an awful lot of work, because we've obviously got to rip these fields that we already ripped once. Obviously through the map update we've now got all of this back to... what I am thinking of doing is... even though we're only at 400,000, is... Right, let's do this. Again, I've always said about ROMBOZ, it's a scale thing. Right, we're going to have the store deliver, and I think at least 2, even though it's going to take... Right, actually that is a point. Let's do this on camera. Right, how much money have we got? 982,136. 982,136. Take that to 0. Minus 982,136. 0. Right, and then add. It was 464,000. It wasn't exact. Might have been 467. But yeah, it's a little bit. So then, now we're going to buy a couple of the very large. Now I know we have got the 9-meter ones, which is capable of doing a 27 one, but we're going to need more. We are with this. We could have done with that for traditional things, but I think for what we need to do now, we are ripping fields up grand style. We need monsters. We do. So we are going to go for the biggies. That's going to be attachers. Oh no, we don't need anything attached to this. I don't think that's main colour. You know, we're just... No, we're going to go big blue. Yeah. I'm going to buy 2 of those. Right, we're hemorrhaging money like it's gone out of fashion. We've got 2... Ooh. I think it sorted itself out, hopefully. Right, we're going to sort those 2 out. We're going to rip the fields, plough them. Ooh, that is a point. Do they do big stones or little stones? Would have thought big, but I'm not sure. Let's go grab a tractor. This is a session anyway in itself, so let's grab you. Drop you off. Let's go grab one of those. Yes, giant ploughs. Now, did I buy the... I did, didn't I? Bought yeah, we've got a header. That is good news. Yeah, it's... didn't think we'd be so low on our money, but I say we have got the means to pop this up. Right. We have. It's not as simple as... Yeah, we've got the money, we've got the bread, we've got all of our productions put in. Is this one? Let's see, can I get that? I think I can. I think I can rescue the one. Yeah, I've got first person perspective all the time now. I think I've said this a few times. I'm saying that on all of them really. Just to ask you to bear with me a little. Not terrible now. It should lift over. It should do. Yeah. I thought it would. Right, I'm just gonna... let's unfold this. I want to see. Be careful. Don't fall onto that one. Now create fields. want to see the size of the stones, because if it's big we are going to really have to... I think they're little stones. I think they are. Okay. Interesting. Have we got... That is the point. Have we got any rollers? I don't know that we have. We were going to use those stone pickers, weren't we? We haven't. Wow. Okay. Right, let's grab one for now. We are going to talk about hemorrhaging money. Gordon Bennett. I'm going to go for my absolute favourite, the mare. I'm going to go for the 8 metre. I'm going to buy at least 2. Okay, I can't count. We'll call it 3 then. Yeah, 2's not enough. It really isn't. Right, let's grab you. And let's clean you, because you are absolutely ditched. Oh, and I've not bought the thing back, have I? My... Yeah, American Garden Hose. Absolutely yes. We did already own that, but hey ho. Yeah, we should clean this because we can't see through mucky windows. We get this done and then we're just gonna test this out. Why have I bought 3 if I'm just testing this out? That's what I want to know. Yeah, this is true. It's not a sensible thing to do. Yeah. Alright, let's grab one of these. Now if this does them, then I'm quite happy. If it doesn't and they're big stones, then we are going to need to buy stone pickers. Well, no, we've got some, haven't we? But they are very small. They are. Again, I bought those at the beginning when I didn't realise the scale of ROMBOZ. Now, had I known what I know now, there's no way I would have bought those. It's way too small. If we do need to do this, though, there is a mod that has just come out, literally a couple of weeks ago, by Black Sheep Modding, one of my favourite modders, and it is the 9.5 metre stone thing. So if this does not work, if it is big, they look small to me. Yeah, we'll also roll the grass. Let's have a go. Just rolls these, then we're at once a winner. We'll just roll them afterwards. Well, that looks pretty good to me. Well, I think... Ooh. Some of them it did, though. Yeah, it did that one. It did. There was a few on this. I perhaps didn't catch them because I do know on... I thought they were, because I've got these very ones on Western Wilds, and I know last time I did it, I'm sure I'd realised that they were little stones, not massive. So that's quite a... I think it's because the ploughs is not the deepest. They're not. It's a plough. You could not pull a 26 metre ripper plough, could you? You just wouldn't move in the ground. So it is a plough, but it's a shallow plough. So it makes sense actually that these are small stones. So that is excellent. Just try that again. Just on those sets that, yeah, we'll go directly over those. I'm sure I am right, but I just want to make sure. Really don't want to be doing this, but I think I'm right. Let's go straight over that one. And if it's not there afterwards, then we know. Okay, didn't do anything to that one. That is a shame. It definitely did it though to some of them. That is a certainty, so if it is doing that, I'm happy with that. If there's the odd stone left, but it does 90% or 70%, I'm happy with that. And then did I fold you away, or are you still... I did. Excellent, I thought I had. Right, I'm going to leave it there, because I am going to build this up. We are going to, I'm probably, because we've already done this, I may well just set these going off camera so that I've ripped all of the fields. There obviously were, mind you, yeah, there's gonna this field to rip. Now I think Courseplay, we will probably have to though do a new course on this particular field because of where we put this now. So we're going to need to record a new. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's going to be quite. Yeah. If you look where the cow yard is now, I think that's going to be wrong. I'll tell you how we can find out. If we go to the very edge and see where the pointer is on CP3. Yeah, it's well inside. Yeah, it would be going through here. So we need to do a new field edge for this field. So let's get rid of CP3. No point in keeping it at all. To go on to the Courseplay screen, Mr. Smith. You surely know that. I do know that. Now the others should be alright, but you have got that new road. So again, it may be that off camera I have to record some courses because we've already done this. I don't expect you to be watching me do this a second time when we've already done it. So yeah, let's have a quick look. I don't know, that's close. That one is. 35 has been done very kindly by JMGaming. We're going to leave Little House on the Press. So we've only got this field and this field to actually rip up and this one to make a new one. So I'm quite happy with that. And then obviously, is it planting this month or... It's canola this month, so canola and wheat and barley, but we may do some planting in the beginning. I don't want to do just, yeah, the same old all the time. I really don't. I want to plant some sugar beet. That's beginning of the year, so maybe some soy as well. We've obviously got to be careful because there's an awful lot of... We do want straw though, so we've got to try. That's a point. I haven't got the crop rotation. I've got the crop rotation mod on, but obviously this is just classed as grass. If you remember, and this one likewise, this won't show it, but if we go over to our field over here, this should show. I had forgotten. That's the other thing we are going to do. So I'm going to write this down because this I am classing as game mechanics because we know I did all the data. It's the only thing we're doing this that we have done. So we are going to buy the field data to compensate for the fact that obviously we've already done this before. So, my mouse every single time. Let's buy the data, purchase, yes. Won't let me do that at all. Purchase, yes. Purchase, yes. And when we've ripped these two fields, wow. Some nice loam on that. Wow. Thank you, JMGaming. Absolutely fantastic. Right, so we're going to rip 40 and we're going to rip what I call the animal field, the one that I am... No, the one that I'm opposite. Yeah, this one with the meadow grass. Yeah, we should rip this and make a new thing in the next session. What I should do though, I should do that off camera and show you the finished results. We shall roll and plough and all of that. Let's just switch your engine off camera, so that's, and obviously the other thing is I shall start the cameras rolling once we start to reseed again and replant. Seeding actually, it's canola and wheat and barley. So the crop rotation for this there is no. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another straw producing in these two. There's a point. Does this? No, of course it's not. It's new farmer. It's a new farmer start again, isn't it? Which means this is going to be fallow. It is. So we can actually... I don't want to be boring though. I don't want to do... we do need straw because it is one of our things that we actually do it for. But I have had a fiddle with this as well. Yeah. I've obviously got these showing. It's not perfect, but I can't get it perfect. This one I had to do a bit of painting. It wouldn't let me paint very well. So we're going to turn zone markers off again now that we are, which means I've at least got the grate showing that it's definitely better on those two anyway. I don't know why this one hasn't got grates. Something to do with concrete, because obviously, mate. It is strange because obviously when you put placeables, it's weird that these ones have got grates, but this one that was placed on the forest floor hasn't. Yeah, we shall grab that mushroom. It would be smashing. And I believe there should be a couple more down here somewhere. I did see them. Did I cut them up when I did all my... bit of wood? Do you know, we'll find them if we're meant to. Simple as. Yeah, oh, here we go. Smash it! Excellent. Right, and that's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, I will be doing all this work. I shall restart the cameras once we start seeding and planting. But yeah, there is a lot of work to do to get this back to where it should be. I did a bit of... I tried, but I need to shift the stuff out. I did some in this one. As you can see, it's almost level because of these are in here and these are in here. It won't let me do that off. So I did a bit of fixing underneath there, but again I can't level because there's too much equipment in. I was just having a fiddle to try mainly to get these two pretty much something like, because these were the worst casualties. I've not done the BJ at all yet. We shall do. And again, this is all, that is a cost that is not coming out of our thing, so I shouldn't have put that money back. Right, 234,816 was what we were at, so that's what we're going to stick back in when everything's sorted. Right, I am going to stop the cameras and I shall see you again shortly.